So here is the course outline, what we are going to cover in this course. So first, we are going to the introduction of this MicroStrategy. Then we are going to managing how to manage the environment, how to manage the application, how to manage the objects and create the objects, and how to make the connection, how to integrate with the database, how to connect with the database source, how to connect with the other data source with the MicroStrategy analytics engine, and then configuration of this environment, how to monitor the environment, how to optimize the system if there is some the bottleneck in the system, how to fix out that issue. So we have to look into it into our course. And we are also of course, as an administrator, you must know how to manage the user and their security, because this is the biggest role in the administrator job profile. And you have to also know how to manage your ongoing project, your current project. You must understand the project, how what type of the project you have in your company and how to manage them. And based on them, you have to apply a lot of automative tasks. You have to schedule the tasks for the automations. You have to create the jobs for automation, and a lot of things you have to manage in the project. And of course, the data integrity, you must also know how to integrate the data, how to keep the data resistant, how to keep the data up to date, and how to troubleshoot the problem if there are any issues occur. And and the automating administrative tasks and the tracking changes in the MicroStrategy environment, how to track those changes which was done by someone or by you. In All right, so what is the business intelligence platform? What's the potential in this market, and why we should learn the business intelligence tool? So as per the Gartner Magic Quadrant for analytics and the BI platform, they rate the MicroStrategy as a challenger based on its competencies, completeness of the vision and ability to execute for its product solution. Hyper intelligence. We will look into it, the hyper intelligence in our uh, course. Also, it's a very great tool they have developed just last 2 years back. They have developed and introduced this hyper intelligence. They make your life very easier, and you will enjoy, I'm pretty sure. And as per their assumption and the planning assumptions, so by 2020 only 10% of analysts will use its full potential, because they don't have the skills as per the market standards, or they are not up to date. So so there are a lot of chance you will get a jobs in MicroStrategy very easily, and of course, uh, higher paid. And you can, even if you are already in the job, you may transition into the BI environment and BI job. So by 2020, the 40% of machine learning model development and scoring will be done in products that do not have machine learning as their primary goal by 2023. uh, so this is the planning assumption. So it's the magic quadrant reports. Based on them, we have here, and I have this Gartner magic quadrant link and the URL, so you can go through this and you can read by yourself. So let me show you the picture and the figure for the magic quadrant. So see the challenger graph. If you can see the ability to execute the MicroStrategy is leading into its domain. They are the leader in the challenger group. Okay, so yeah, and behind them, the typical software, Looker, IBM, and other software, they are far behind than MicroStrategy. So yeah, so you made a good choice to choose a MicroStrategy, and there are a lot of chance you will quickly get a jobs. And of course, there are not a lot of people out in the market who knows the MicroStrategy tool. And yeah, there are not a big competition like other Microsoft, or the common software, common product which are already in the market. Okay, so what is the MicroStrategy? Let's first understand what is the MicroStrategy. And before the MicroStrategy, let's every BI tool has the following components. They must have the source system, the source from where they will connect, and import the data. there might be some like the database, there are 100+ data source. You can connect your MicroStrategy BI tool with your data source and import the data, raw data, and then you can clean your data, and then you can produce the data to your top management, or your client. Okay, and based on them you can make your the top management, they can, based on your data, whatever you just show them, they will make the decision. So it's very crucial parts, and MicroStrategy, they help a lot. So what should be the following components for any BI tool? It's not only the MicroStrategy, but for each and every BI tool whoever in the market, like the Tableau, Power BI, Cognos, and many other tools. So first, the data, there should be the source system, right? It should be like the typically an online transaction processing system, but there might be the other system as well, like your Excel sheet, your text file, your social sites, and many more. And there must be the ETL bad job. If you familiar with the ETL stands for the extraction, transformation, and loading process. So there are a lot of tools for the ETL in the market available. So it's extract your data and then transform and process the data from one database to the another database. So that's the whole job, whole process of the ETL. And there should be the data warehouse. You might be aware about what is the data warehouse. So we have, it's typically an the online analytic processing database from where we fetch the data which is not going to be the writing, where the writing transaction is less than the reading data. We usually use the data warehouse where we have to execute the query against the database to fetch the data quickly and easily, so and efficiently way. So the data warehouse provide that facility. All right, and yeah, of course, there should be a business intelligence platform like a MicroStrategy to transform and to produce the reports, generate the reports, documents based on that data. All right, so okay, so how ETL process the data? So ETL, first it gather the data from the various source system, whatever your source, and first it will connect and gather the data from your source system, that it will transform and prepare to be loaded into the data warehouse. And transformation procedure, it can include like converting the data types and names, eliminating unwanted data if you have a lot of data and that's not being used uh, from a from a uh, uh, since long time. So yeah, it will eliminate those kind of data. It will correct the data if there are some typographical error. Okay, so this is the job of the ETL basically. Okay, and and let's about let's talk about the MicroStrategy. It's a core analytic product family for data connectivity, data visualization, advanced analytics. Okay, and they have a tool for the mobile, cloud, embedded, and they have a lot of tools. We will walk through lot we will go through most of the tools in our course material. So again, the hyperintelligence, this is a graph is semantic graph is central to a new category of content which the company calls hyperintelligence. Hyperintelligence overlay and dynamically identifies predefined insights within existing applications. So MicroStrategy in enterprise BI applications, and yeah, it supports like the interactive dashboard, and in the latest version, it's dossier and scorecards, highly formatted reports and ad hoc queries, thresholds and alerts, and a lot of things you can do in the MicroStrategy tool. And MicroStrategy supports connectivity to over 100 enterprise database and other information assets always. Also, even in the MicroStrategy, you can connect with another BI tool, like you can connect with the Tableau, you can connect with Power BI, you can connect with Cognos. From these, they also provide such great functionality. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit and what is the scope of MicroStrategy. And MicroStrategy, as you understand, it's a BI tool and it's a application software vendor. The MicroStrategy platform, it supports interactive dashboard, scorecards, and highly formatted reports. So they have invested financially as well as technically into their own product, and they have launched. I mean, it's like the relaunch uh, the MicroStrategy last year, and they have introduced a lot of great tools. And yeah, there are no competition even in the market with their new tools like the hyper intelligence and a lot of inbuilt features they have introduced in their new released. So it's surely it's up to the task for the coming years, and they are going to be in they are going into be in big demands. So where the MicroStrategy is being used, they are being used in almost every domain like the retail, banking, hospital, telecommunication, real estate, manufacturing, IT services, oil and gas, and the government bodies as well. So what is the market share and the competitors in business intelligence? So BI, the MSTR has a 3.5% share, and almost 10,000 plus companies using MicroStrategy worldwide, and most of the countries often found in the United States in computer industry. So below are the graphs, so you can easily understand is the computer software. See, this is the highest graph for the computer industry, then the information technology, retail, hospitals, financial, and banking and government body as well. So okay, so MicroStrategy tool descriptions here. As you, as we the MicroStrategy data visualization tool is just one of the product that company offer. And company basically goes by motto the take analytics into your hand. That means you can integrate the MicroStrategy into your own application. If you have any application, you can integrate, and we are using the MicroStrategy with our own application as well, and it works like awesome. And yeah, you can modify, you can customize as per your requirement. Your development team, they customize it as per your project requirement and your client requirement. So and your usage, so you can connect and blend data from any source. You can clean and prepare the data with built-in wrangling features. I will go with these wrangling features, which is like great features of the MicroStrategy. And then you can find new insights and powerful visualization. They have the unique features like inbuilt geocoding features. And yeah, the prerequisites for usage, though there are no prerequisites to learn the MicroStrategy, but if you have some basic knowledge of SQL data warehouse concept, it's going to be easy for, and you can relate the things easily. And who can use the business intel analyst and ID developers and the administrator, they all can use these MicroStrategy tools in their day-to-day job roles as per their requirements. The analysts, they are going to be create the reports,